What can you say about the finale?
I don't actually know much about the finale. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Are you not in the finale?
I don't know. I can't say.
They have are Jeff and Joel somewhere here like with taser guns on you?
She's got one over there.
You're like, cannot say a word. Well, regardless of how Lincoln's story ends this year, because obviously you're not going to tell me, was it something that you kind of saw coming? Was it something that writers had talked to you about?
Lincoln is at peace, and I imagine what he's doing, we don't exactly see what he's doing, but I imagine he's doing everything he can to help out in any way that he can. And he's very happy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, has it been very different for you as an actor? Because obviously you've been involved in the show since the end of season 2, but last season was still more part-time. This year you've been in almost every episode.
Yeah.
Has it been different for you trying to wrap your brain around these different versions of these characters and all of...
It's so much easier when you're just involved all the time. Because when I was a guest star and when I was recurring last season, I'd go back home to LA and there'd be scripts that I wasn't sent and wouldn't read, and then all of a sudden they'd say, hey, we want you for an episode, and I'd be like, what's going on? Who's this guy? What's going on? And so getting to actually be involved week to week and talk to everyone and actually be a part of the process and get to interact on the creative side of things, it changes everything. And so you're so invested in the show because you're doing it full time that keeping track of who everyone is easy because you're in that world at all times. I mean, it becomes seamless, and it's interesting to watch the season as you go along because it airs like 2 months after you've done it.
Yeah.
And so you watch it and you start to realize, like, for you it's just another day of work, but then you watch the show and you're like, oh wow, for the character it's really just another day of work. So you get so deeply embedded in that world that it starts to become your reality, and so you can so easily invest in the reality of the show.